We all have our addictions, and I won't be the first to say that mine is reality television. While these shows are enjoyable and hooking, still, being labeled as reality is a far cry from authenticity. TLC's 1,000-Pound Sisters is no different either. From their hidden personal challenges to their surprising YouTube stardom, we'll show you some of the untold truths of TLC's 1,000-Pound Sisters today. So, let's roll. Serious health issues.
I'm worried about Tammy. I'm going to refer her to one of my bariatric surgery colleagues up in Kentucky so that she can be watched a little more closely.
Tammy Slayton has struggled with her health since her appearance on 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Okay, so flashbacks to gym class. Yep, just back and forth. Very good.
Some admirers have expressed concern that the star's health condition has prevented her from achieving her ambitions. Even though Tammy has overcome some of her health problems, others remain. Tammy's most exclusive health battle came when she contracted COVID-19 and was hospitalized. She was taken in for 2 weeks. Despite the fact that she was doing well, she was still on oxygen, which she claimed helped her keep her lungs sturdy, and that she would soon no longer require it as she was on her path to recovery.
Let everybody know what happened. I did end up with COVID. I did have pneumonia. Just about 2 weeks.
Since then, Tammy has still dealt with lingering problems from the virus. She still occasionally has to utilize oxygen tubes in order to breathe. Tammy's problems with COVID-19 weren't the only ones she had. Tammy was suffering from a blood clot in her lungs. She also stated on the show that she had gallbladder problems, high blood pressure, and a thyroid problem. Tammy has struggled with mental health issues in addition to her physical ones. Tammy hadn't left the house in years, except for doctor's checkups before the show began. At the end of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 2, Tammy had gained weight and was further away from her goals than she had ever been. So, Tammy took the life-changing choice to enter herself into rehab for food addiction after her weight began to spiral. And on the show, we also saw her with a new love interest, which worried her family because romances had previously hampered Tammy's progress.
I want to make damn sure Jerry is good for Tammy. So I want to talk to him man to man, see what's going on.
Tammy attempted suicide.
Dr. Proctor told us that Tammy has an 80% chance of dying in the next 5 years. She's got to change.
Tammy has suffered from weight loss, despair, and attempted suicide. In January of 2018, the TLC star had become overwhelmed by her health concerns and weight and felt that the only way out was to terminate her life.
Dr. Proctor tells me that sitting around waiting to diet is not a way to live. He's right.
While on the show, Amy made a concerted effort to reduce weight in order to qualify for bariatric surgery.
Today's Amy's surgery date, and we're going to do a robotic-assisted Roux-en-Y gastric bypass.
She, on the other hand, disobeyed her doctor and became pregnant mere months after the operation. Her doctor, understandably, was anxious that she would gain weight again as a result of the pregnancy.
I'm very disappointed that a week after a gastric bypass where you've got part of your body just sewn together and held together by sutures.
So, because of her size, Tammy, on the other hand, began to feel unlovable and undesired. She had experienced a lot of bullying throughout her life, both on and off the program. As a result, she developed depression and had various body image difficulties. So, as mentioned before, she attempted suicide, as things had become too much for her.
To the stars, I wish I continued on my diets when I was younger.
She didn't succeed, thankfully, and furthermore, the suicide attempt appeared to be a wake-up call for her. She didn't want to die at the age of 35 or 40, having spent nearly a decade of her life without leaving her house. Slayton was introduced to her will to live shortly after this attempt. The 1,000-Pound Sister star is currently alive and well, but she is battling health difficulties as a result of her growing weight.
I mean, sometimes Amy will come in with, food bags and say, hey, girl, you gotta try this.
Chubby Bunny. The goal of the task was to shove as many marshmallows into your mouth as possible without chewing or swallowing, while trying to say, Chubby Bunny.
Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny. Chubby bunny.
Tammy won the challenge with a staggering 29 marshmallows. Amy came in second with a solid 21.
I got 23. I got 26. 24.
After establishing themselves in the YouTube community,
Hey y'all, it's Amy.
And Tammy.
And today we're doing a makeup look to go out on a date with Arsenic.
the sisters expanded their fan base with increasingly successful videos,
It's Amy.
And Tammy.
And today we're trying a bunch of healthiness.
You want to look at the camera while you're talking to her?
I was looking at the food.
including the channel's most watched video, The Power of Makeup, which has over 7 million views. Amy covers half of her face in cosmetic products in the film to demonstrate how makeup changes us both internally and physically.
This is me with makeup, and this is me without makeup. And I look beautiful both ways.
The Slayton sisters appear to be on the right track towards their goal weights after taking off soda pops and fried foods. The sisters claimed in 2020 that they now satisfy their desires with healthy alternatives, and we hope they stay with the lifestyle adjustments and continue to deliver us YouTube treasures like this for many years more. Amy and Tammy Slayton are worth a lot of money because of their social influence. The Slaytons are both well-known YouTubers by now, but their profiles have yet to be verified on the video sharing network. Tammy and Amy's Instagram profiles are also unverified, as are their other social media accounts. Although it's improbable that the sisters get money as influencers, it's not impossible. Despite this, the Slaytons have a sizable net worth because of their reality star fame and the success of Thousand Pound Sisters. The actual net worth of Tammy and Amy Slayton is unknown. Their overall net worth, however, is estimated to be $500,000. Amy Slayton's net worth is believed to be $250,000. That's most likely owing to her YouTube channel, which has a long history and more subscribers. Tammy Slayton, on the other hand, is reported to be worth $100,000. Online bullying.
I'm getting a lot less hate, where Tammy's getting a lot more hate. I feel bad, but haters gonna hate.
The double-edged sword of YouTube fame is that the qualities that make someone popular are often the same qualities that cause them to be chastised. The Slaytons were not immune to this phenomenon, and they were bombarded with nasty and derogatory remarks. Amy Slayton, in fact, posted a video in 2017 in which she read some of the hate remarks the sisters had received and then answered them directly. The Slaytons not only responded to the haters on occasion, but their admirers also do so on occasion too. Amy Slayton used Instagram in May 2017 to repost a message from one of her Instagram followers, who said, "This post goes out to Amy Slayton and other girls being attacked on social media." And we could say, put a stop to it. Yes, you trolls and naysayers. Don't watch Amy Slayton's channel if you don't like her. Hatred and negativity will destroy you from the inside out. Amy, on the other hand, used her power to good effect, writing things like, "Y'all are so lovely to me. I'm not sure where I'd be if it weren't for you." Tammy Slayton's connection with the Thousand Pound Sisters audience has been all problematic. Throughout her time on television, Tammy's behavior has been unexpected, as she's been known to lash out at her sister Amy Slayton without warning on occasion.
You know how I felt when I was
struggle
wrong.
I do.
Yeah, but you were my size back when.
Still, there are several reasons why some fans sympathize with Tammy, despite the fact it isn't always the popular opinion.
You don't understand. Yes, you are big. Yes, you have problems too. But they're not the same.
Tammy's coma won't motivate her. Tammy Slayton continued to regress in Thousand Pound Sisters Season 3 as she deliberately ate bad food and drank too much with her pals instead of dieting and exercising. And Tammy had to go to the hospital and was put into an induced coma. While followers were saddened by Tammy's recent emergency hospital visit, the fans of the Slayton family recognized that it was an unavoidable result of her weight loss ambivalence. However, as Tammy's health improved, several viewers began to second-guess their approach to the Slayton sisters' arduous path. Despite the fact that not everyone agrees with Tammy's approach to self-care in Thousand Pound Sisters, fans are exhibiting greater compassion for Tammy's sad situation. Although it's tempting to blame Tammy Slayton for disobeying her doctor's orders and continuing to live an unhealthy lifestyle that's brought her dangerously near to death year after year, Thousand Pound Sisters fans understand that Tammy has little control over her condition. Tammy's food addiction has far more power over her than the public realizes, and it can be impossible for someone suffering from that mental disease to overcome it. Many people are quick to think Tammy is horrible and hateful, without realizing the underlying issues that Tammy is struggling with, one of Tammy's sympathizers said. Tammy's fans also feel for her because they know how much she must have gone through in the past and how eating has helped her deal. As one commenter put it, nobody gets to their current weight without something going horribly wrong. Addiction is frequently the result of trauma. Sadly, viewers of 1,000-Pound Sisters have been justified in their criticism of Tammy Slaton during her arduous weight loss journey. Now that Tammy Slaton is recovering from her most recent life-threatening health condition, people can finally empathize with her because of everything her oppressive food addiction has caused her. In future seasons of 1,000-Pound Sisters, fans may inspire Tammy to take better care of her mental health and physical health. Before we go on to the last Untold Truth on our list, we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video, as well as if you have any other favorite shows that you'd like to see on our channel. Tammy lied about filing a restraining order. In 1,000-Pound Sisters, Tammy Slaton had a terrible breakup with TikTok user the BBW King, but some fans believe the actress lied about how tumultuous their breakup was. Tammy revealed in recent Season 3 episodes that her relationship with the BBW King, aka Philip Redmond, has turned sour, with the reality star's ex harassing her and forcing her to contact the cops. And 1,000-Pound Sisters fans believe Tammy lied about filing a restraining order against her ex-boyfriend, ranging from Tammy's untrustworthy character to statements made by Phil's baby mama. Tammy's siblings and fans were relieved when she first stated that her relationship with Phil had ended. Tammy was disappointed to find that no one was as enthusiastic about her relationship with Phil as she had hoped. Tammy has shown that she has dubious taste in lovers throughout her tenure on 1,000-Pound Sisters. Amy Slaton and Chris Combs were against the television personality's involvement with enablers from the beginning, and they thought that Phil would be one of them. Phil's TikTok material, which showed his preference for women who weighed 350 pounds or more, confirmed Amy and Chris's fears. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.